your play there at the end of the game on the floor. He calls winning plays. Is that something that's kind of learned for you and the guys around you, or is that innate?
Definitely. That's kind of one of our identities and the cultures here at Illinois. So, and for me personally, I try to hold myself on making game-winning plays like that. And, my instincts just took over, and it was that.
Tre, why has this team come together as well defensively as it has over the last few games?
I feel like we know our ceiling, and we know, how close the games that we lost, what we could have did to fix them, and defensively was one of those things. And we're trying to get better at that because where our ceiling could be.
What's been the key to that improvement on that side?
Communication, ramping it up even more in practice, making practices harder than the games, and we're just stepping into that role.
What does it say about the offense? You guys didn't make a lot of threes against Washington, but you guys did well, mid-range, in the paint. What does it say about the offense's diversity?
I feel like we're definitely growing as a team, finding different ways to score whenever the ball's not falling or whenever the ball is falling or whoever has a high hand. I feel like we're growing in that regards, and we're standing on our principles, rebounding, defending, playing fast. Yeah, it's coming together.
What's your confidence like UCLA, Louisville? How do you compare this recent stretch? You've been incredible.
Definitely just growth for me personally. My confidence has always been there, but I feel like as a team, we're all starting to come together, and it's just starting to produce throughout the whole team, even to the bench.
Since this is kind of new with the Big Ten, the trip out Northwest coming back, frequency of games, do your legs feel it at all?
Not really, because they gave us an extra day to get adjusted to time zone and stuff like that, so that really helped.
Coach Edward talks about the difference between playing hard and competing. What is that to you?
I feel like playing hard is I feel like everybody does that, but when you're competing, you're trying to win, you'll dive on the floor, you'll make those extra plays, and I feel like it's just a different level of intensity for both.
A lot of guys get in the portal and want more minutes and more shots. Is it fair to say that you were looking for more than just that there were other factors for you?
For me, I just wanted a winning program. I wanted to be held accountable. I wanted to be pushed. I've always loved coaches like that, and from here, it's from the coach all the way down to the staff, all the way down to the players. So I feel like that identity is just here, with this team and the history of it. So we're all stepping into that with a new group of players for this year, and it's coming along.
From what you've seen of Penn State so far, what sticks out for you in the game?
They're a hard-playing team, a hard-nosed team. They got that Philly grit, to them. A bunch of Philly dudes. We can't take any team for granted. I try not to put any team higher than the other. We try to put every team as our Super Bowl, because we believe in that.
You got all these new faces. You talk about communication defensively. How do you guys foster that on the court as you're getting to know Kylan or Tommy or whoever it is?
I feel like we did all that over the summer, honestly. I feel like now during the season and practices is really where it's at. It's just all about growing that, getting better at that every day, honestly.
Penn State forces a lot of turnovers. It's kind of something they do defensively. What have you seen from them on that front, and what kind of challenges is that?
I feel like they're not a new team we haven't seen before. We played a bunch of great teams this year, and a bunch of teams were aggressive defensively. I feel like we just got to stay, sound on our principles and just be careful with the ball and make good plays at the rim. We'll be good.
How much fun are you having, Tre?
I'm having super fun. Right now we got a good stretch of games coming up, and we got a plan, sweep all these. So let's just keep building.